Welcome to the Simulation Hockey League. You've just joined the site and want to get started, but don't want to read the written guide. This video is the first part of a tutorial to help you start off on the site with all the basics that you need to know. If you have any trouble during this process, please feel free to message the rookie mentors either on Discord or through a site message. When creating your account, you received a message with your rookie class server. This is a great place to get help from the mentors and meet your fellow draft class members. Your first step to being part of the league, and what this video will focus on, is creating your player. To do this, you're going to head to the top of the main SHL forum and find the portal, seen here. There are two main areas in the portal for creating your player. First is the player info, followed by your player attributes. So let's start off with our name. This is the name of your player you are creating. The possibilities are endless here. You don't need to put something anywhere close to your real name. Most people do not. Please note that offensive or otherwise inappropriate names can and will be denied by the head office. So let's just start off by naming it Jim Bob. Position. This will either be a center, winger, defenseman, or goaltender. Don't worry too much about what the league might need or have space for. It's your player, create what you would like to build towards the most. Goalies are a little bit harder to find space for, but ultimately, if you stay active on the site and keep progressing your player, no matter what position you are, you will be able to find a home on a team. If you find it necessary, you are able to switch from a goalie to a skater position at the end of your first season for free. So I'm going to go ahead and create a left winger. Handedness. Which side your player shoots the puck? I'll make my player a lefty. Jersey number. This is completely cosmetic. Choose any two-digit number you'd like. Let's go with 61. Render. This is who or what your player will look like. Real people, fake people, animals, objects are all fair game. I'm going to make mine Barack Obama. Birthplace. Where do you want your player to be born? Your birthplace will determine what nation they're eligible to play for in international play. If you want more information on that, feel free to ask the mentors to find out more on the different nations. If you're not sure yet where you want to play, feel free to either leave this blank or make your character's birthplace a nation that doesn't have a federation. This will enable you to be able to choose your team at a later date. If you do choose a birthplace with one of our current federations and later would like to play elsewhere, you are allowed one transfer after your rookie season as long as you haven't yet played in a tournament for your birth federation. So let's just go ahead and make my player from, let's choose a different nation. Let's make it Australia. Height, weight. The sim engine does take these into account if you are a skater, with taller and heavier players playing a better physical game. Players can weigh anywhere from 150 to 300 pounds, and height can range from 5 feet tall to 6'11". So let's go ahead and make my player 6'1", and let's say 230 pounds. Recruited by. This is where you say how you found out about the site. If someone referred you or brought you in, write their username here. If you were brought from a recruitment thread on Reddit or another site like Google or Facebook, you can just state that, just listing what or who brought you to our site. So I'll just type in Reddit. Now that you have set your player's identifying info, you can move on to their actual skill set. For each position, there are different roles that will decide what style of hockey your player will play. Each of these roles rely on certain attributes more than others. The role you play under is ultimately decided by your team's general manager and can change from season to season or even sim to sim. Simply go for what you would enjoy most and you will have plenty of chances to alter your build to fill other roles as time goes on. So I'm going to take a look, and for my winger, I think I'm going to make it an up and down winger, focusing a little bit more on defensive attributes. And so now that you've chosen your role, you can see suggested important attributes highlighted. You should consider making these higher than other stats, but that is not to say that every other stat is useless. If you have any questions about choosing your attributes, again, please reach out and ask a rookie mentor. To start off, you are given 155 TPE, which stands for total points earned, to apply to your player. TPE do not apply one-to-one. You can see the scale here, and as the rating increases, the TPE cost increases as well. You also will have a chance to redistribute 80 TPE for free after your rookie season. So keeping this all in mind, I will have 155 TPE to start out to make my base values and build my player. If you want to know more about the attributes, We do have descriptions here as well as on the Out of the Park website. And our mentors do suggest that at least to start, try and limit the number of attributes that are 15 or higher, as this limits your ability in the sim as a player in the juniors. So now let's go ahead and make my build. So we have 155 to use. I can see that puck handling is a good one for a winger, shooting accuracy. Probably don't need much screening. So now we only have 4 points to use, so we can't increase some of these just yet, but maybe let's get getting open to 11 and stick checking to 11. And so now we've used all of our available TPE, and we can click submit, and you're done. A member of the SMJHL head office will approve your player, and you will be registered for our upcoming draft class, or set up to go through the waiver system. Now let's go do that hockey.